Jamie would like a reading. Jamie, let me make sure I'm all disconnected from anything else. Beautiful readings tonight. I'm glad you guys are here with me. Jamie, can your higher self and guidance team please step into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good, please? I'm getting some information here. What is this about? I don't know if you have a specific question or not. Would like a reading, really need one, please. Okay, well, I'm going to give you what I'm getting here. I get body signals, okay, from my team to explain to me kind of what kind of scenarios are going on. It's part of my psychic dictionary that I have all up in this vessel, okay? So the feeling that I'm getting in my physical body here is the symbol that relates to somebody impacting on my personal boundaries, okay? I was feeling that impaction mostly on my feminine side, but it's kind of all the way across the board. Okay, so what is going on with these personal boundaries? They're being infringed upon by the outside world. What is this about? I'm really feeling it preventing some kind of growth or my own personal, I'm feeling it involved with my own personal connection with the divine, if you can understand this. Okay, Jamie, I've got a message for you, and I'm also going to get you a card from the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck. Now, I got a message for you. Hold on. I'm going to shuffle the cards while I talk. Now, we all have our own life paths and our own life journeys, and we've all kind of been through whatever we've been through. These are not your cards. We've been through whatever we've been through, okay? And we're doing our gosh darn best, are we not? We are doing our gosh darn best. And sometimes we don't know the right way to go. And we do our best. And it maybe wasn't the right way. Okay. But we come back around and we learn. All right. And then maybe still, this wasn't the right way either. But son of a gun, I'm still trying. I'm still trying. I'm still doing my best. And I'm still being me. Okay. Now, I'm really feeling like, Jamie, there is a connection, a special, deep bond connection that is opening up for you with spirit, with God, whatever God is to you. Okay. But this is the issue here that I'm feeling. Not that you don't have a connection, but this connection is going to be changing. And there are some limiting beliefs or restrictions around this. I really feel like the restrictions are religious. I'm feeling like, oh, I was raised in a certain religion and I followed that religion, and the things that you are going to be experiencing in your own true connection with God, with the divine, are going to somehow not fit into that little box. The should be would be's. Okay. And it might be a religious box, or it might be someone else's darn box about what you should and shouldn't be practicing, should and shouldn't be doing, should and shouldn't be thinking about, right? I'm talking about your own personal growth, your own personal path. And I'm talking about the way others think that you need to handle your stuff. I'm talking about the way that others think that you need to get right with your life. I'm feeling that infringement. And I'm letting you know it's kind of like that Eight of Swords. You don't have to allow the infringement to impact you. And that may mean removing people or situations from your life that make you feel that way, or that just may mean not letting it affect you any longer. Just saying, you know what? We're going to have to agree to disagree on this. You know what? This is the way I plan to do this because I know it'll work for me. And I'm sorry if you don't know this, but when it all is said and done and it worked out, thank you for allowing me to take my own true authentic steps. I'm going to read this for you. I don't even know what the card is. I'm feeling like there's a restriction on something. And you should know where you're feeling restricted. You're going to be breaking boundaries, like shattering beliefs. Number 10, burden. Many times we take on the stress of those we love and care for. We see it as the ultimate sacrifice. We take on others' burdens to save them the trouble or heartache. Ironically, the way energy and the universe works makes this a very counterproductive way of operating. When we take on the burdens of others, we deny them the ability to learn and grow from their own lessons. We also interfere with divine planning and timing. Never one to be thwarted, any lesson circumvented will absolutely reappear, sometimes with much more force than what was originally intended. Ask yourself if you or another is taking on troubles and lessons not belonging to them out of a need to be needed. This stems from the fear that you or they are fundamentally not enough. This is not true. You are created perfect. Your fears and doubts keep you separated from this truth. This is the separation one can feel from Creator. What was I talking about? That thing separating. Ooh, from the divine. This is the separation that one can feel from Creator. Once you accept and believe you are perfect and worthy, the tendency to make yourself invaluable to others through your help and assistance will go away. Your relationships can then be based on truth and not manipulation. This card really speaks about overgiving of yourself. Overgiving of yourself to others who are very self sufficient. They need to learn their own lessons. You can learn your lessons and you can do your homework, but you can't do their homework and slip it to them and they get credit for the lesson. No, they fail miserably because they don't even know the lesson was a thing, right? So support your people through their lessons. Give them guidance if you see the way out, but you cannot do the work for them and you cannot carry it as your own either. That burdens you. And that is not an equal energetic exchange. When you overgive of yourself, this is for Jamie and myself and anyone else. When you overgive of yourself and do not require any energetic exchange, as in reciprocity, that invites the law of attraction to give you more of this in your life where you are overgiving and not receiving. That is a cycle that needs to end. It's not good for you and it's not good for them. Again, we all need to learn our own lessons. And that person that you love is not going to learn the lesson if you do it for them. They won't get it. They won't grow. They won't change. They won't learn. It just won't absorb. They have to do it. It's their lesson, not yours. It's your burden. If it's not your lesson, it's a burden. Got it? Thank you for letting me read it for you, sweetheart. I'm going to disconnect from Jamie. Jamie, thank you. Thank you.